Hello everybody, my name is Christian Charlo. Welcome to this market report. Today we're Friday, February 14, 2014. Happy Valentine's Day everyone. First of all, I want to make a follow-up, folks, on the last market report we made on February 7, 2014, when we talked to you about a movement in the pharmaceutical sector. Now, where are we right now concerning this movement? Well, since February 7th, the movement has pursued its momentum though, but on the stocks that I've shown you on the list, not a lot of them, actually none of them are actually opportunities where you can take some profit, but you should just hold on to those stocks. For instance, if we take a look at Oncogenics Pharmaceuticals since February 7, well, 2 days after you could have taken some profit though on that stock, but if you have not done so yet on that stock, it's still a hold as long as the stock stays within its upward corridor. Dr. Reddy Labs, same scenario. As long as the stock stays within its upward corridor, it's still a hold. Forest Laboratories was recommended among your analyst choice on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. Well, Forest Laboratories, it's still a hold among our analyst choice portfolio. In terms of the stocks that were to be watched, there was Galectin Therapeutics. So far, we have not, the stock has not shown a breakout yet. It's still staying within its sideways formation, so I think it has to be watched for an eventual breakout. Same thing also for Rexan Pharmaceuticals, higher than 122. I'll be a buyer on that stock. In the biotechnology sector, we had also some breakouts like Cell Therapeutics. So far, Cell Therapeutics, it's stabilizing. So there's nothing else to do, just to hold on to your positions if you got in on the breakout. Elsewhere, if you're still waiting for the new breakout, if ever we can have a stabilization phase around this area, it will be higher than 362 on Cell Therapeutics. XLX, since the first breakout, now the stock stabilized. Now the new breakout will be higher than 747. So far on XLX's, it's a hold. Illumina, same scenario. It's continuing its upward trend, so there's no panic. It's still a hold on that stock. Same thing also for Galectin Therapeutics. Even if it's having a correction, I believe that you can tolerate a correction until 1198 on Galectin Therapeutics, which is that important support since the breakout of February 7. Now, let's take a look at gold, because on February 7 we're around this area. I told you that there's a high potential that gold might actually propel to new high, because we're looking at the volume by price. We're looking at there was an important support around this area. So finally it worked, and today on the gold stocks I've shown you, it's a moment to take some profit. It's Valentine's Day, so take some profit in your gold positions and offer your loved ones a nice gift. So if we take a look at the situation here in the gold stocks though, the gold sector is pursuing its upward momentum. There have not been new breakouts in this new bullish cycle. Why? Because we didn't stabilize enough. If we'd stabilize for 1, 2, 3 days and then we broke out, then we might have additional breakouts on that sector. But so far, it's mostly stocks that are just pursuing their upward trend. So what are the stocks where you can take some profits that I've shown you last week? Well, first of all, Dato Gold. Since the breakout of February 7, the stock took 26%. Take some profit, folks. Agnico Eagle. Since the breakout of February 7, the stock took about 5%. So I believe that you can take some profit on a stock like that too. It was recommended among your analyst choice on marketgurus.tv, and we did so. So we actually heavily recommend you to do so if you actually have that stock. Gold Corp. Well, on February 7, it was within a neutral formation. It was a stock to be watched. So let's say you bought it the day after, around February 8. Well, on Gold Corp, you would have made approximately right now with this price about 7.5%. So it's definitely a profit-taking opportunity. Alistair Gold was also within a salary formation around February 7. So let's say you got in the day after though, you would have made an Alistair Gold about 11% with this current price. In terms of the other stocks I've shown you too, that like Semafo, okay, it broke out the day after, but so far Semafo is not an opportunity where you can take some profit. It's just to hold as long as the stock stays within its upward corridor. So far on your biotechnology stocks of last week, you hold on to them, and in your gold stocks, take some profits. We believe that overall markets, we're going to have eventually a stabilization phase. Markets maintain their rally throughout this week, but at a certain point, we're going to have to begin a stabilization phase in the market to actually have a new either bullish or bearish cycle. So that's why it's important to benefit from this rally and to take some profits on your gold positions. So that's it, folks. I wish you a happy Valentine's Day and see you next weekend for your market report.